Hi, Cancer. Last but not least. So, Cancer, let's see what's going on for August 2019. Cancer, some of y'all, I feel like, need to watch your money. Watch your money, watch your spending. And I think I saw this with, oh, sorry, you guys, bra strap is trying to kill me. Saw this with Aries, I think. I did so many today, I can't remember. But I feel like some of you may be emotionally not eating, but emotionally spending. So some of you, I think, you're looking at your bank account and you're going through it and you're like, where did my money go? Like, I don't remember. I don't remember spending this money. So I feel for some of you, this could be mindless spending where you're just kind of swiping your card, swiping your card, swiping your card. And then at the end of the month, you're thinking, oh, I have 500 in my account. You go in and you literally have like $15. So I feel for some of you, you may have to get a little bit better on your money management. I would also say be careful and put some money to the side because there could be an issue with a vehicle this month. Some of you could be having a car repair. Hate it too because you know it's never cheap. But some of you may be having some type of car repair that has to pop up, unexpected expense. I don't feel, I want to say medical, but I feel like it actually is more vehicle, car. For some of you, it's going to be cutting into your bill money, like your rent or your utilities or something like that. It's like, damn it, I got to pay my lights, but I need my car because I got to go to work to make the money to keep the rest of the stuff on. So for some of you, you literally may be having to make decisions about where your money is going this month because of your spending habits. So be really careful with it. I definitely feel like some of you could be having some car problems. Some of you may actually end up having to get another car. And that could be the unexpected expense because I feel like maybe some of you been repairing a car, over and over again. And spirit is like, let it die. Let it, you can't. It's just a money bucket. And maybe for some of you, that's where your money is going into this vehicle or whatever it is you're trying to keep on the road. And I get it, man. Nobody wants to get a car note. I just paid my car for, was it last year? Was it 2 years ago? Shit, I think it's been 2 years. And my mom was like, when you gonna get another car? Oh, fuck. I'm fixing to drive this bitch to the engine fall out. So I completely get what you, Cancer. If you don't want it, if you can't afford it, I completely, trust me. I think a lot of people understand it, but I feel like some of you definitely could be having some issues. So if you get extra money in, put it to the side. If you're not having any problems, make sure you get your oil checked or get your maintenance done, because if it's something simple, catch it early. All right. I do feel for some of you, you could be staying in a house a lot. I feel some of you may be looking for a place to live, but maybe there's a lack of progress. For some of you, it literally could be trying to get your money together, and maybe that's why you can't move. But I feel like some of you are hiding out in the house. You're not meeting and greeting. You're not spending time. You getting ready to go somewhere? Where you going?
I'm gonna go to Daddy's. Well, I gotta go sell the motorcycle first. So I'm gonna head over to Daddy's.
Oh, you selling a motorcycle? Okay.
Well, hopefully. I mean, the last few people backed out, so.
All right. Well, I wish you the best with it.
All right, thank you.
Make sure you drink plenty of water, okay?
I'll try.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
All right. So sorry, Cancers. But that's me being a mommy Cancer. I was gonna say I'm a moon in Pisces, but when it comes to my kids, my sister's a Cancer. I'm real nurturing and motherly. So I always say I'm the Cancer in the family. But getting back to you guys, I feel like there is a move that is coming in that could be some delays, progress with a lack of progress. Some of you are trying to get your money together. Some of you literally are hiding out in the house. You're not answering phone calls from people. You're not hanging out with friends. Some of you, your friends may be questioning, like, why are you pulling back? And some of you are like, I'm trying to focus in on getting my money right or paying off bills. I don't want to spend extra money. So some of you could be trying to put money to the side because you have an expense coming in, whether this is a vehicle or a house. Some of you may be trying to anticipate this. I do feel some of you may have a decision to make, and it could be involving a relationship where somebody else is in a relationship. So this could be dealing with somebody who's married. Cancer, I think this has come up before in your reading. Now, of course, it won't apply to everybody, but for some of you, you literally could be dealing with somebody who's married, but they're trying to bring another person into the equation. Greedy mofo. It's like you got a wife, You got me. Now you're trying to bring another person in. So some of you may be finding out that the person that you thought you were kind of like in a relationship with, who happens to be in a relationship with somebody else or married, you find out that they're trying to bring another person in on the equation. Like, good Lord. I feel for some of you, this may be the catalyst for you to walk away. Like, okay, look, really, you know, you have me waiting on you, thinking that you fixing to leave your partner, leave your wife, or whatever it is, and then I find out that you trying to hook up with somebody else. And some of you, I feel like, are going to be really hurt about this. I get a lot of deception cancers with possibly a relationship with somebody that you're dealing with. I feel somebody has a lot more options than they're talking about. Um, I do feel that there could be some communication that comes into a legal situation. This could have to deal with divorce. If this is not the person you're dealing with, maybe some of you are married and seeing somebody on the side, and maybe you find out that your side piece is trying to connect with another side piece, or their side piece. Lord have mercy, cancers. Lord have mercy. Some of you might be divorcing somebody or walking away from a relationship because of secrets that have come out. Cancer, cancer, cancer. I feel like for a lot of you, you're cutting away bullshit. If you've been dealing with people that are lying, dishonest, lack progress, they just telling you what you want to hear, but they're not really doing anything. If you feel like you're being played, I feel like a lot of y'all are kind of coming into your power this month, where it's like, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. Some of you, I feel like they're putting you in a corner where you're like, okay, you expect me to accept this? I'm not. And you're cutting away relationships. I feel like you're reluctant to do it, but for some of you, this is a necessary thing because it has been keeping you stuck or stagnant. Somebody's been keeping you from moving forward because maybe they've been promising you something and they're not following through. Now, somebody could be telling you this. I've been waiting on you. You've been telling me this and everything, and now I realize you're not going to do this, so I'm walking away. I feel like there definitely is a cutaway with a relationship. I do feel like some of you are going to be going to talk to somebody for advice, whether this is an attorney or a therapist. Some of you are feeling like you need some additional help to get you to move forward from a situation. Um, some of you may be trying to cut ties with somebody and it's hard for you to do. I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I feel like there could be a Leo in the mix, but I feel like for a lot of you, your person could be air sign, an air sign person. For some of you, I feel like you're waiting for somebody to reestablish contact. Let's see. I feel like maybe something from the past kind of got revisited and you thought it was going to take off and you're like, okay, let's get it. And then the contact drops or the communication drops or it just doesn't continue to flow. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles. There could be some stress and worry about it. 2 of Cups. This could be with a soulmate connection. Justice card could be with an air sign. 4 of Swords. This could be this, either this relationship is exhausting you or you're hoping that there is something that happens. Maybe we're going on a trip. We talked about going on a trip, but I feel like some of you could literally be trying to get some stability going in with a person, but maybe there's some issues with it. Maybe you're exhausted or they're exhausted. I feel like some of you could be dealing with somebody who's a workaholic. I feel like you're trying to create or establish something with somebody, but there's conflict with this person. And it could be because either they're distracted with somebody else or they're a workaholic. All right, Strength card. We have Page of Pentacles. We have Page of Swords. We have 4 of Pentacles. And then we have Knight of Pentacles. So we're using the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue, but it's not by Doreen Virtue anymore. It's by, what is it, Radcliffe Riley. I think they took Doreen off of all her cards. So could be wrong with the name, but it's the Angel Tarot. And this is going to be the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I feel like some of you feel like you're waiting in limbo for something to happen. You're stressing about it. They're not calling me. They're not talking to me. Or this could be somebody saying this about you. They're not calling you. And I feel like this could be a relationship that was maybe rekindled. If it wasn't rekindled, this could be a new love coming in, and it's something that looked like it was going to pop off, and then all of a sudden, it just kind of went dry. Cancer, 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 August. August. Some of you want to move away from a situation where you're not happy. You could be in a partnership where you're not happy, or a marriage where you're not happy, but you could feel obligated and you're scared to move away from it because you don't know what the future is going to hold. If this is not you, you could be dealing with somebody that's telling you this. I want to divorce my person. I want to move out from my person, but I don't know what's going on with me and you. I feel like there's a lot of fear with moving forward in a love relationship. I got some cards that are coming in between this. Sometimes that's a message for me. Some of you may be defending yourself. Somebody might be asking you, where is this going? What are we doing? You could be doing this to the person. So Cancer, y'all might be dealing a lot more with a connection this month. I do see money coming in. Good news about money, the budget being tight. Some of y'all, you're off focus. It's like if you're not concentrating on your relationship, it's because you're working too much and your money is your priority. And then you got the flip side where I feel like people they can't focus on their money because love is the priority. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right, let's see. We have the Tower. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the Nine of Coins. We have the Hangman. We have Ace of Cups. Temperance. Five of Swords. 10 of Wands. Two of Coins. Hermit. So I feel like for some of you, like I say, I feel like there is some issue with money. Four of Pentacles, but there could be news about money coming in. Maybe you're stressing about money and Spirit is saying it's unnecessary. You might be feeling like, oh, my money is tight. I don't have enough coming in. I don't know what's going on. I'm working hard. Some of you could even be working two jobs with the Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins, juggling. Could be juggling money or juggling jobs to get more money. For some of you, definitely people, but we'll get back to that. I feel for some of you, the budget has been really tight and there could be some mismanagement of your money or your budget. And some of you are like praying and saying, please come in, please come in. Could be stressing, not even being, is that a goddamn lizard came in the house? Please let that be good luck. But I feel like if you haven't like really, your budget is really just like tight, there is some good news coming in about money. Could be a bonus, could be a new job, but I do feel like you're going to get something in. I feel like some of you want to move. And it is showing that a move is coming in, but you could be concerned about the money. Maybe you need more money for your down payment or something. For some of you, I feel like you actually may be picking up another job or another source of income to make this happen. For some of you, I feel like you could have a tower moment with a move because you don't have all the money. And you still could be looking at trying to work another job to get the money. So I feel for some of you, there's definitely a move that is coming in or something that wants to start. You want the stability, but the finances may be challenging you this month. I feel for some of you, you could be overwhelmed. Maybe you're working too much. Maybe you feel like you don't have a choice. You got to do this. I feel like some of you, like I said, are pulling away from people. I don't have time to go hang out with you. And it's because I got to work. For some of you, I feel like you're overwhelmed and you could just be depressed. You got too much on your plate. You're stagnant. Things are not moving the way you want them to. And there could be some depression. How do I get out of this? When am I going to get out of this? Some of you could be like, I don't want to be in this energy forever. Some of you literally could be in an environment that makes you unhappy. Could be cluttered. You could be living with other people, may not feel comfortable in it. And maybe that's why you're waiting on news about this move to come in, this house to come in, this opportunity. Maybe some of you have gone through a tower moment with somebody in your environment. whether this is in a living arrangement or a relationship. Some of you could be going through a tower moment where you're exhausted. I don't have anything else to give. We got Four of Swords. I'm exhausted and I'm depressed. I have nothing else to give this. I'm overwhelmed. So some of you literally could be even trying to take a vacation, think about a vacation, trying to get out of this energy. For some of you, I literally just feel like you're waiting for your money to get better. And I feel like it will. Nine of Coins is coming in. For some of you, this literally could be self-employment. Some of you could be getting some news about an inheritance or something coming in. I don't see Six of Pentacles, but I feel like some of you may be getting a loan. Maybe a friend is loaning you some money. I feel like some of you, if you started a business a while ago or started a project a while ago, that the project is going to start paying off. I feel like you're waiting on some money to just kind of start rolling in. It's almost like you know the money is coming. But we move from an energy where it's like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then it's like, okay, it's coming. I planted the seed. I'm going to reap my harvest. And here's this woman. She's reaping her harvest. So some of you are moving away from that stress where things are not working out. I do feel for some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign person and an air sign person too. Could be dealing with somebody who's biracial or a different race or different culture than you. For some reason, I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody who talks a good game. But then when it comes to moving forward, there's no progress. This could be at work. You could be dealing with somebody who's saying, I'm going to get the paperwork out. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to handle it. And you're like, okay. And then the hangman comes in and it doesn't get done. This could be somebody saying, I'm going to walk away from a relationship and be with you. But then there's no action. I always tell people, don't listen to them goddamn words. Action. Words will have you sitting up here looking at your house like this, looking at the dog, depressed. People promising you moon and the stars, but there's no progress. So for some of you, you could be getting that from somebody. For some of you, I feel like if this is an interviewer or a job, some of you could be like, where's the money? Where's the money? And they're saying there's some delays coming in. And then finally, you get good news coming in. Okay, finally, the money's coming in. I can go buy my condo. I can move. I can go buy me some new clothes. For some of you, I feel like there could be conflict with your job or your work. Somebody could be withholding a check or withholding money. You're sitting up here trying to pay bills and the money isn't coming in and you're stressed out about it. What the fuck is going on? Spirit is saying it's coming. Be patient. But some of you are like, look, I got shit to take care of. I got bills. I got kids. I got, stuff. I don't have time for this. If you see this man, he's like, oh, God, really, are we doing this, Spirit? Are we? I feel like some people are just getting frustrated. And it's because you're waiting. And you're stressed about something and you're like, okay, when is it coming? I feel like a lot of you know that you have something good coming in money-wise, but you're like, ugh. And for some of you, this could be some, what do you call it? When you write a book or you make a song or you're on a TV show and that check comes in every month. Not revenue. Shit. I feel like some of you are in that situation where you have something that comes to you every month. Now, this could be child support. This could be, like I say, some type of revenue from a book, something from a song. But I feel like some of you could be in a position where you're getting something that's repetitious, but there could be delays. Something was delayed with it. Maybe you made plans to buy a house or move, but the money is delayed. And I see conflict, arguing with people. Where's my money? When is it coming in? When are we moving forward? When are you leaving your wife? When are you leaving your husband? What's going on? What are we doing? I definitely get some conflict. And some of you definitely could be dealing with a Libra, but let's go Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, an air sign. Maybe somebody that's a little bit too blunt, too bold. They could be like, hold up. And you're like, hold up, hell. Or this could be somebody, arguing with you because maybe they don't agree with something that you're doing, or maybe this person even owes you money. I just feel like somebody's promising something or saying something and you don't feel like it's coming to fruition. The hangman is showing that it's not. Now, I do feel like you are going to get victory. But with the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit is kind of like, get your head back into the game. Focus on what you need to do. Focus on if it's good news about money coming in, if this is somebody bringing money in, focus on what you need to do so you can get to this victory. So for some of y'all that are crying over somebody that's stringing y'all along, stop crying. You need to get your focus on, get your priorities straight. For some of y'all that are waiting for money to come in, but you feel like you're being bullshit with somebody, some of you might be taking this person to court, legal issue. Give me my money. Pay me my money. Could be conflicts with that. Some of you could be getting some settlement from a house and it's some delays. I feel like there's delays with money. Delays with money. And some of you are having to pick up the slack. You're juggling until this money comes in. But it is showing that you're going to get victory. Spirit is saying with the Seven of Pentacles, you plant a good seed. You're going to reap what you sow. But for some of you, it's not coming in a timely manner that you want. There are delays. Definitely feel not being in harmony with somebody. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, 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 August. Let's see. Yeah. Some of y'all are dealing with a married person. That's a player. They have no intention of walking away from the person that they're dealing with. This person could have a really good paying job too. They could be an attorney, a judge, a professional person who makes really good money, over $100,000 a year. And I feel like they could possibly be in a marriage or in a relationship. Now, this could be you. And I feel like somebody is saying, let's move on. Let's start our life together. Let's do this. And the person is like, no. Could be a little bit of an age difference with this person. I feel like one of you wanted something deeper and the other person is just like, I want to keep it the way it's going. So some of you could be in a fuck boy, fuck girl situation with somebody. And it's like, let's move past this energy. And the person is saying, no, I don't want to do this. Some of you are going to find out that this person is already seeing other people. It's like they're looking for your replacement. Now, general reading, this could be you doing this to somebody looking for their replacement. I feel like for some of you, and here's the kicker, some of you could be dealing with somebody because we got 3 of spades, dishonesty, a cheater. And then we got 2 of cups, 2 of hearts, could be a soulmate connection with you, but the person could be with somebody else. And I feel like they could be married or in a relationship, but they're saying, you better not be dating nobody else. You better not be seeing anybody else. And they're stalking you. They're watching you. They don't want you to be with anybody else, but they're not going to let go of what they have. Some of you are going to be disconnecting from this person, but because it's a soulmate connection, you're going to feel pulled back. They're going to be like, baby, you know, we had a bad argument. I know you're not happy. I'm going to do better. I really am trying. Give me another chance. And some of you are going to be running back with open arms. Yes, yes, because this is what I want. I want you. I want you. So some of you, the money may not be the issue. It could be the relationship that you feel is not progressing. You're not ready to give up on it. You're not ready to walk away from somebody, or somebody's not ready to walk away from you. Could be 2 different stories. For some of you, this could be your situation, period. You don't have no money and you're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on in your love life. It's like, come on, what the fuck, y'all? Love money. What? Something work out. Something. I'm overburdened. I'm tired of thinking about this shit. I'm tired of being stuck. For some of you, this is self-imposed. The strength card is showing that you have everything you need to come out of this. But some of you literally may be battling with a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, and it may not be healthy, may not be moving forward. And some of you are stressed out about it. You can't let it go. You don't know what to do. Some of you want this stability, but you don't know how to get there with somebody. Now, I do feel for some of you, there is some victory coming in. You might hear something that you want. Oh, I'm getting a divorce, or I filed for the paperwork. I do see some legal situation going on. Be careful with that, because I feel like they're still with the hangman. It's not going to move as fast as you want it to go. You may eventually get this 10 of cups and this victory with somebody. But I feel like there's some game playing. Too many people playing a game though, I feel like. And for this, I just don't feel like a lot of people are coming out with this. I feel like very few people are getting this stability, this victory, especially if you've been in a third party situation. Now, if you're single and there's nobody there, and that could be, some of you are connecting with somebody that could be of a different race, different culture, biracial, and it is showing that there could be victory, connecting with somebody, Ace of Cups, falling in love with somebody, soulmate connection, and there is a victory with it. For some of you, you could be dealing with a partner that's saying, give me a little bit more time and let me walk away from my situation and I'll be with you. I do get somebody not happy married, not being happy married. They don't want to be there anymore. They just don't know how to come out of it. Even though I don't see Six of Cups, I feel like for some of you, this could have been somebody who came back from your past and you realize I still have feelings for you. And either you're married or in a relationship, or they're married in a relationship, and it's like, I don't know how to leave. I don't know how to walk away from my situation. For some of you, I feel like there's a child involved with this, whether this could be a new child on your end or a child on their end. Maybe you're married and you just got pregnant or found out you're pregnant for your partner, and you can't move forward with the soulmate, or vice versa. They wanted to move forward with you, but they found out that their partner is married. I feel if y'all are dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate, there's obstacles where something wants to move forward, but it can't move forward. And it's because people are like still connected with something from their past. I do feel like this person could be different race, different culture. They're different than you, whether this is even a different belief system, or they think different from you. I feel like if this is a reconciliation, some of you weren't expecting this. You thought you were done, or you thought this thing was done. And then this person comes into your life and you realize you still have feelings for them. And then it's like some decisions need to be made. For some of you with the Six of Hearts and the Ace of Spades, it won't happen. Because somebody's scared they're not going to walk away from their partner. They're not going to leave their wife or their husband or their girlfriend or their boyfriend or whatever the situation is for this reconciliation. They're not going to do it. Legal situations, maybe they have too much to lose. Money's involved with it. They may have feelings for you. They may have love for you, but I feel like there's a decision. Do I stay with my money, or do I follow a head of heart decision? Do I stay with the money, or do I follow my heart? And for some of you, following the heart, you could be with somebody, but they don't have the financial means to take care of you. So some of you are codependent on a relationship because the financial mean is there. You can't walk away from it. Maybe you have kids, and that's the codependency. You know, some people got 7, 8 kids. I can't walk away from this. Child support, I wouldn't be able to survive. So I got to stay here and do what I have to do. For some of you, you could be with a partner who makes really good money, and you have somebody who comes back into your life, or you meet somebody new They don't have that same financial status. So there is a head heart decision, I think, coming in. And for some of y'all, money is going to be a deciding factor, which is crazy for a Cancer, because you would think the emotions would take over. But for some of you, you're past the emotions. Could have been struggling for a while, going through some shit. And it's like, now I want what's best for me. Not everybody. I do feel like some of you are going to make a love connection. But I feel for some of you, you're struggling with something moving forward because of the stability. You want the stability. And if the stability is not there, you might not be able to move forward. Some of you may be pressed with the idea to be with the person that you love, that you have to relocate, walk away from a job, walk away from something, and you're not sure. There's some fears, Cancer. There's some uncertainty when it comes to moving forward. And I feel like it's between two people. Some of you, I feel like you're getting a really good opportunity that could involve travel, making money while you're travel. If with this truck driver, flight attendant, doing something on the road, flying in from place to place and making money. But it could be very hard for you to focus on love because of that. So I feel like some of you are choosing money or choosing a job over a love relationship. Because I feel for some of you, to be with somebody you want to be with, you got to sacrifice. Or that person is going to have to sacrifice for you. And there's this, the hangman is showing that it looks like both of y'all are undecided. I feel like y'all want balance, but you're trying to figure out how to get balance, whether this is you doing this in your life. But I know you don't want the tower moment, and neither does the person that you're dealing with. Nobody wants to deal with the tower moment, but the tower moment will create new beginnings. Could create new beginnings for love and this soulmate connection. But there's sacrifices that need to be made, Cancer. And some of you are probably debating on how much am I willing to sacrifice to be with somebody. How much I'm struggled. How much am I willing to give up to be with somebody? Even if it is a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, some of you are questioning it. How much am I willing to sacrifice? Some of you are going to take that leap of faith and jump. Some of you are like, screw love. I'm focusing on money. I ain't got time for this shit. I don't have time for this. Somebody's juggling. I don't have time for this. Or the conflict that comes with it. Some of you are taking a little time and going inward, praying, talking to spirit, the hermit card, pulling away, feeling like you need some time to get your thoughts together, to make decisions. So I feel, Cancer, within the next 6 months, some of y'all have some heavy decisions that are coming in. Definitely, I feel like the heavier aspect of it is love. Money, for some of you, I feel like that's a no-brainer, but could be moving somewhere else that takes you away from a partnership that you don't want to be taken away from. For some of you, you may want to leave your spouse, but you can't because you're codependent. You got bills and things, investments with the person that you're with. You don't want to give up your money. And some of you, that's going to be the dilemma. I do see jobs and opportunities coming in. If you're not dealing with a love situation, straight up, some of you are just trying to get your focus in and focus on the money. What do I need to do? Success. What do I need to do to get there? Get my focus up. Good news is coming in about money. Let's see. Unnecessary worry. Let me see. Where did the other pentacle? I could have swore I had Ace of Pentacle. I got all these cards. I've been reading all day. I got everything just pulled out. But I do feel like some of you, if you've been really worried about money, your budget has been tight, you have good news coming in about money. Spirit's saying unnecessary worry, opportunities coming in where you get to be independent, taking care of yourself, paying your own bills, not being dependent on somebody, being able to move, getting into an environment that is conducive for your happiness, for you. Some of you definitely are doing it, moving out of a bad situation. Strength is showing that you're going to do it. You're pushing through. Fool card, taking a leap of faith, but it's something that makes you happy. And then we got victory. So for some of you, you're going to make a decision that's the best decision for you, Cancer. Whether this is taking a job opportunity, accepting a job opportunity that takes you somewhere else, that takes you on the road or travel, or whether you're deciding to move away from a situation that was not any growth for you. You're getting your strength, you're taking a leap of faith, and you're moving towards victory. Not going to be an easy decision. Doesn't look like it's going to be an easy decision. I feel for some of you, you literally, this is going to drag out for a little bit. I feel at least for the next 6 months. I feel like you're having a hard time walking away from something or connecting with something. You want it all. And I think some of you are kind of coming to a conclusion that it may not be that easy to have it all. So, Cancer, I wish you guys the best. I do. I do feel like you're going to get where you need to be with the victory card. I just feel like it's going to be some obstacles and some worrying and a little bit of stress before you get there. But you do have power over this and you have control. If there's something that you just don't want to put energy into anymore, you don't have to do it, Cancer. You got to remember that you do have power over this. So make the decision that's right for you. Let that fall into place for you. And if you're happy, then you'll attract things around you that bring more happiness to you. And it's because you could be making better decisions or dealing with better people, quality of people, or even environments. All right, Cancer. This was kind of heavy. I might have to call my sister, see what's going on with her. But I hope that this resonates, that the messages get to the people who need, to hear it. But I love you guys. I wish